Hello. Hello, good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. My name is Alicia Lott, and this is my YouTube channel for those of you who want to have a journaling routine that is messy and minimalist and low budget. And for those of you who want to use journaling for your mental health and your feelings and your growth and stuff. So I am coming to you from a beautiful house sit in Cincinnati, Ohio. Still kind of getting set up. I only arrived here a few days ago. And so if you see me look, well, I always am a little bit out of sorts, discombobulated. But if I look extra, just not knowing what I'm doing, then that is why. But I am glad you are here. I'm going to, let's see, open up our chat. Feel free to leave me an emoji. Feel free to say hi at any point during our chat today. So, this is my just time to plan for the week, get everything kind of mentally organized, and kind of give myself a good running start for the week. Doesn't always work out the way I hope, but that is the goal always for Sunday. So, I am letting go of last week and just going forward into the future. This week's theme is planting those seeds that will help you have a better future. So maybe things like, I don't know, exercising, maybe things like putting starting to throw things away in your home so that the future you doesn't have to worry about them later. Whatever it might be, there are tiny things that you can start to do right now if you haven't already, or there are things maybe that you have already started to do earlier this year and you're starting to see the benefit of that. So what are the seeds that we're planting? Boop, 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 boop. So that's what we're going to work on this week. I'm going to give you some journaling prompts, and I will give you actually, where the heck is my music? All right, it's not the best music, but I will give us a little bit of sound so we're not just listening to silence. There we go. It's not winning a Grammy, but that's okay. And I will give you some journaling prompts. If you're watching this after the live, I will put the journaling prompts in the description box. For right now, I am going to put them in the chat, and you'll be able to see them there. And these prompts are just going to be about what are you starting to do right now, or what am I saying? What things that you have done in the past that maybe you are ready to let go of so that you can have a more prosperous future? Yes. All right. So let me, before I get into our journaling prompts, I want to say hi to everyone. All right. We have Nestor. Buenos dias. Thank you for being here. And we have, let's see, Miss Stephanie Scrott. Good morning to you, lady. Okay, and then we also have Megos. All right, happy times. Oh, wait, are you West Coast? So wait, yes. So it is early for you. All right. Well, thank you for being here. Thank you for waking up. Yeah, it's 10 in the morning Eastern time, so that means it's, oh my gosh, it's 7. You are a trooper, and I love it. All right. Then we have Miss Nursey Geek Games. Hello, welcome back. And I'm just so happy that you all are here. And I'm trying to keep my eyes open today. Uh, um, and I hope that it's been a wonderful week for you all. And I hope that you are ready to go into next week. So I wanted to, so every morning I write 500 words. Um, and it can be about anything. It's just kind of, it's like a brain dump, but it's on my computer. It's very random. Um, and I wanted to I feel very silly. This is going to be the silliest thing that I wrote this morning. And part of the reason that I'm sharing this with you guys, and I hope you guys can hear me, by the way, I have this new just lavalier microphone on because I'm packing lighter. And that is what this thing that I'm going to read is about, because I have plans of traveling in the future. and I don't want to have all my stuff in storage. I don't want to have to worry about where I'm putting my stuff, what's going on. So that is one seed that I'm planting for the future, however silly it may seem on the surface. So I'm going to read this really quick. Packing lighter requires that I, and keeping my things from piling up in storage requires that I use what I already have instead of buying new things. Though my mom side eyes it every time she sees it, when we moved out of the last apartment, I put all of my beauty products in one giant Aldi bag that I've been carrying around everywhere. Every category is separated into plastic bags. So we have dental, face, back, nails, etc. Over the years, I had accumulated a big pile of duplicate products that were stored in various places. Now the Aldi bag keeps them all in one place so that I'm forced to look at them and use them up. So far, it's working. I no longer have bottled lotion. I only have a few broken lotion bars that I've made into one mega bar. In the past, I would have forgotten about the more travel friendly lotion bars and bought another bottle of lotion. So, if I'm monitoring the use of each product, and if I haven't started actively using something by the time I leave for Mexico, it goes in the trash. I know you wanted to hear all that. The point is with this is that I am thinking about 3 months in the future. Is that now? That's going to be, God, I kid you not. It's going to be 5 months in the future. I'm thinking about what I want to do this winter, where I want to be traveling to, what possessions I want to hold on to. Well, that is the goal for this session today, is to start to think about those seeds that you are planting. Okay, I'm going to shut up momentarily. I'm going to give you our first journaling prompt, which is what? And I placed it. What physical, what physical or emotional clutter have I been carrying that no longer fits what I am, who I'm becoming? So that could be your beauty products. Maybe you don't wear that nail polish shade anymore. I went through a whole green polish phase during when the movie Wicked came out. Now I'm like, I'm never gonna wear that. Things like that. Or maybe what things are you telling yourself that you no longer want to tell yourself in the future because it doesn't fit who you are right now? So things like that. I want you to think about that. That is our first journaling prompt, and I'm going to paste them all together in the chat. So right now, I'm going to do them one by one. All right, and our next prompt is okay. Our next prompt is going to be, what am I already doing that my future self will thank me for? So I talk a lot about myself, of course, future Alicia. So what are some things, future you, what are some things that you can start or that you are already doing that you feel good about, that you feel really thankful for? Here, let me put that on the screen. All right. And then our next journaling prompt is. I'm skipping that one. All right. Our next journaling prompt is, what small, consistent habit would become more powerful if I just kept going? Some things you don't really think about. And then a year from now, it's like, wow, I've been doing this every day for a year. Look at me now. Look at me now. So I want you to think about that this week. What are some things that you have, those seeds that you've already planted that you're starting to, that you are going to be able to harvest in a year from now that may not seem so important? All right. Yeah. Our next prompt is, what seed did I plant in the past that is finally starting to grow? What's going on? What is something that you can look back on and be proud of? And then my last question that I like to leave here is going to be, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want for your life? What do you want? What weather do you want to be in 5 months from now? Because I know, and that's why I am most likely going to be in Mexico, or I will be. So this is not a runaway from the U.S. because of the president or anything like that. This is because I don't want to wear long johns in the winter anymore. That's what I'm about right now. So yes, I'm starting to think of those things and plan for those things instead of just kind of doing things last minute. I'm just saying, okay, yeah, sure, I'm going to go to Mexico right now. So now I'm going to paste these as a clump in the chat and pin it up there. And then if you're watching this later, you can see in the description box. So yes, I hope you have your journals ready. What am I doing? Oh my gosh, that's what I wanted to do. I'm taking out that one that I deleted. All right. And I'm going to give us some time. All right, I'm going to give us some time to write. First, before I do that, let's check out what's going on in the chat. See, okay. Oh wait, all right. So Megals is on the East Coast, but oh, thank you. Yes, that is a good thing to do. Just wish everyone, no matter what time of day it is for you, good morning or good afternoon when you're watching this. Good evening. Yes. All right. Now let me get us some time and we will start doing our thing. And this is journaling time for me. I'm going to be setting up my weekly spread. But if you are reading, doing laundry, whatever you do, that's okay. We have 26 seconds of journaling time, and I'll check in with you guys. All right, that is our first round of quiet journaling time. We'll be back for. Oh no, I didn't want to turn that off. Um, we'll be back for more in a moment. How is everyone feeling? Do you feel as though you have maybe a little bit more clarity as to what seeds you are planting, what seeds you have been planting for the future? Yes. Let's think about that. I want you to just start to be more mindful of ways that you can either plant the seeds or things that you've already done in order to give yourself a little pat on the back. Because sometimes you're doing things and you don't even know. It's just that you need a chance to recognize that and a chance to congratulate yourself and say, okay, I'm doing what I need to do and I'm going to move forward. And this time next year, it's all going to be flowers and roses. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna turn this off. All right. I'm saying too much. Ah, all right. Budgeting mama is in the house. Good morning. Yes. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to my lovely journaling crew here today. And yeah, so right now, I'm going to give us another 10 minutes here. I just wanted to really quickly show you what I've been doing with my weekly spread for my bullet journal. Um, yeah, so I wrote my intention of the week, which is, can you see it? Yay! All right. I intend to take, wait, there we go. Be still. I intend to take each day as it comes, remembering to keep my gaze forward and dropping seeds wherever and wherever I can. This time next year, I will reap a beautiful harvest. Yo. Um, so yeah, I like that idea of just thinking of ways you can just drop little nuggets or seeds, breadcrumbs, however you want to think of them. Uh, all right. And what I did here with my habit tracker, I need to go back and get this. With this lav mic, I'm so worried that I'm going to suddenly forget something and stand up and just drag my computer with me. But I do realize now that I forgot my correction tape, so I'm gonna fix that. I'm not gonna leave that like that. But yeah, I'm trying to think of my daily tasks that I want to do. So everything is the same as it normally is, I would say, with exercise and writing. A lot of writing in the morning. One thing that I want to add. So I have my weekly intention, and I want to think about maybe having a daily intention as well. I don't know if this is going to work. It's just an experiment. I'm going to try that this week. It might be an intention. It might be an affirmation, something like that. Maybe I write it on a sticky note and put it put it on the mirror, and I can look at it throughout the day. I don't know, but it's something we'll try. We're gonna try this out. Then I have AM planning. I have some Spanish practice. I've been practicing with different apps and seeing which ones I like, and reading for 20 minutes. So this house is nice that I'm house sitting in right now. It has a lot of different reading areas and a lot of different places that has a patio in the back. So I may be utilizing that. We'll see. Now here I'm not sure if I want to continue with the way that I normally do things. So that's why I was sitting there kind of noodling that. And then down here, I will put our quote of the week. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, I think I want to write some goals, which I tend to shy away from writing goals in my bullet journal because I change my mind so much. And also uh, because I never write them really well, and because I'm more interested in the vision. So I have vision statements and things like that, but an actual goal, like I'm going to do this by this date, that has always eluded me. But I want to try it this week. We'll see. All right, how are we doing? I'm yes. All right. Uh, I want to actually. I wrote a bonus prompt here during our quiet time that has nothing to do with anything, but I'll leave it here. What do I need to feel like I'm living my life this week, not just surviving my life? Hmm. What do you think about that? That was just written on a sticky note, and I had it in my journal, and I haven't answered it myself. So, yes, that would be interesting to think about as well. All right. I'm going to give us about 10 more minutes on our timer. There we go. All right. I hope that whatever you are doing right now, whether it's journaling, planning, washing your turtle, is fruitful. We have less than 1 minute left of our second round of journaling time. Journaling time. Turning down the music, she remembered to do that. Hey, we are back. Do it, do. I'll turn the what am I even doing with my life? All right. Okay. Anyway, yes. All right. How are we feeling so far? I want to show you guys my weekly spread. It is more or less done. Um, I'm feeling rather bored with it, and I've expressed that over the past couple of weeks, but I have a tendency to repeat the same things until I figure out what to do next, which is, in a way, it's good. It's better than doing nothing. So yeah, I could just be like, I'm not even gonna make a weekly spread because I don't like my current weekly spread, and just scrap the whole thing. So I just continue to do the same thing until I figure out what to do next. You can take that for what you will. Anyway, so yeah, that's why I was kind of sitting here thinking. I want to share with you though what I have done that's new. All right. Um, Here we go. So I wrote my goals. This is like a baby step into actually writing goals again in my journal, which I've avoided for so long. Um, so my two goals for until this journal is completed, it should be completed by maybe September. Usually it takes about 3 or 4 months. First goal is going to be finish the dang TEFL course. So I am my main source of income is as an English tutor. I've been working with just a 30-hour TEFL certificate. I think it's 30 hours, 50 hours, something like that. TEFL certificate, and I'm going to get a I think it's a 150-hour TEFL certification so that I can be like a real teacher and just make more money. And I've had other thoughts as well, maybe starting a second YouTube channel to teach English. I don't know. I'm not going to promise that one. But first, it starts by finishing my TEFL course. I have signed up for the course, and I'm going to start the course in late July. So I will actually not finish. I need to go back and erase that. I will start the course and continue to do well in the course by the time this journal is filled up. Next goal is to post one recorded video on YouTube again every week. I know I haven't been doing that in a while. So yeah, I love my live streams. I'm going to continue doing that, but I do miss the creativity, yeah, just the fun of making a pre-recorded video again. So I had stopped because I have poor time management, and I just got burnt out by uh, staying up until 2 or 3 in the morning editing a video so that it would be ready on Sunday morning. So it was like, oh, my Saturday nights are gone. I'm just living this life. I want to go out. I never go out, but I wanted to be able to go out. So yes, those are my goals. And oh wait, and then our quote of the week, going back to sowing seeds. If you don't like what you are reaping, you better change what you have been sowing. And that is by Jim Rohn. And I have, so yes, I like that quote. It's very nice. Yeah. And then I have my to-do list here, and this side is for events and stuff. Normally, I draw like a heart here just to give myself permission mentally to have self care because it's Sunday. I don't know if I'm going to do that this week. I don't know what I'm going to do. So I'm just leaving that blank for now. But that's my weekly spread. I'm going to continue with some little cute weather stamps to try and spice this thing up a little bit. And that'll be really it. All right, y'all. Let me look in the chat, see what's going on. Okay, so we have Sasha and Max. Good morning to you. Good morning. Happy Sunday. I give you so much hope and energy and vibe for this coming week. I want it to go well for you. I hope that you have started to think about different ways that you can plan and drop some seeds, drop some nuggets for the future. That's what we want, even though the future is scary. And even those seeds that you're planting, maybe you don't want whatever pops up next year. But the point is to start planting something. All right. I'm going to go ahead and give us another 10 minutes. I hope you are making progress with whatever you're working on right now. Hmm. And we will finish this out strong. Yes. Okay. Ooh. Yes. And let me turn this music back on so you don't have to listen to me breathe. We have 30 seconds of journaling time left. Yes, the 10 minutes have expired. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And hope I hope this has been a lovely, refreshing journaling session for you. I'm going to take this down. Okay. Hey, Nursing Geek Games. She wrote something very nice. I appreciate you. I'm glad that this has been helpful. I hope all of you have felt, a little bit more focused and centered during this time, a little bit grounded, whatever that means. I like that word, but I don't exactly. I get it, but I don't. Um, and so I hope this has been good for you. And thank you so much for saying that, Nursing Geek. I appreciate it. Yes, you guys. I love having you guys here in my little space and putting myself in your space as we journal together. So this is my weekly spread. I this is what I like about journaling too. Like when you get bored or when you don't know what to do, you can always, just jazz it up. You can put some stickers. I don't have a lot of stickers in this one yet. I will. But yeah, actually the front and back of this one is probably my favorite of all time. I have a little map. Yes. And then in the back, I got this. I got that map. That's where I am right now, Cincinnati, Ohio. Boom. hometown represent. I put stamps in this pocket here. So you just saw one. Stamps and thank you notes for when I go on a house sit. That way I always have one ready to go. And I have my name here, which I normally put in the front, but that's okay. Um, and I have, if the journal is lost, I have information there. But yeah, you can always use stamps. I have my weather stamps here, although that started to get depressing because it's like, dang, it's gonna be raining all week. Um, but it could be worse. It definitely could be worse. And then I put a little sun here, but then I had to put clouds because I was like, oh, it's partly cloudy. So, um, but that it just helps make the journal a lot more festive and a lot more interesting to look at because it is something that you want to, or at least for me, I want to look at it every morning, and I want it to just inspire me and make me happy when I look at it. There you go. Hmm. Um, yeah. All right, Megals. She is happy to be here. I am happy to have you here as well. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Melanie's writing plans. What does she write? Okay. She's got, no, don't ever worry about not coming at the exact hour because I kind of was late myself. So it's okay. I'm happy to have you here. And yes, all right. So, oh, yay. Happy Sunday fun day to you too, as well. I hope it's going to be a fun day the rest of the day. Oh, that's good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But yes, I'm just always happy to have you guys here, and I'm happy to have this time, give ourselves this time, this space to be able to, yeah, just play in our journals or do whatever we're doing that are quiet activities when I'm not talking. And thank you, budgeting mama. I hope that you have a blessed day as well. I appreciate you. Yes. So next week there will not be a live stream. I know, I'm sorry. I am actually hosting an in person journaling session. If you happen to be in Cincinnati, feel free to check it out. It's going to be at the Art Institute of Cincinnati. And I will have a journaling session after the SOS art exhibit, which is happening all this coming week. And at the end, they will do an artist talk, and then I will come in and ask some journaling prompts just to help people kind of process what they are seeing as in terms of the artwork and the social issues that the artwork is talking about. Yeah. So basically kind of helping people process that and write it down and kind of have a keepsake that they can take with them as well. So if you happen to be in the area, definitely check that out. But yes, unfortunately, that does mean that I'm not able to be here to have a live stream. So I will see you in 2 weeks. And I hope that those 2 weeks are fruitful and full of seeds that you're planting and full of happiness and hope for the future and all of that. All right. I give you guys hugs. Thank you so much. I'm going to give you the upside down wave goodbye. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful week. Ah, bye, guys. Yay. Bye.